Well, hello, Warriors, and welcome back from spring break. We hope you had a great time relaxing and rejuvenating and are ready to challenge yourself as we work our way towards the end of the school year. One opportunity that's coming up for students next week is our College Board spring testing. Juniors, you'll be taking the school day SAT on Wednesday, April 12th, while freshmen and sophomores will take the PSAT 8, 9, or 10 on Thursday, April 13th. These are both non-attendance days for seniors unless you missed the school day SAT last year. In that case, your counselor will be reaching out to you to let you know that you need to take this test as part of your graduation requirements here at Waubonsie Valley. So let's get into testing and what you need to know to be prepared for next week. First thing everyone needs to do is make sure that you know your testing location. You can ask your teacher or you can visit the WV Student Splash page to look up your testing location. The link is below. It's also that homepage you get to every time you open your Chromebook. But the alpha breakdowns will be listed there, or you can look up your name, your student ID number to let you know which room you'll be testing in. What should you bring on test day? Regardless of which test you're taking, you should always bring your picture ID with you. Your school ID will work just fine for this, but you can also bring a driver's license or a state ID if you have that. Students should bring at least 2 number 2 pencils. Bring an approved calculator. If you have a question on if your calculator is approved, you can visit the Student Splash page for more information. Students are also allowed to bring with them water and a snack for break time. We just ask that you make sure your snack is nut-free so there aren't any allergy problems in the classroom. Just as important as what to bring is what not to bring. It's important that you don't bring your cell phone or any wearable technology. If you do bring this with you, make sure that it is powered off and away from you during testing. If any device is seen in use or goes off during testing, that can be grounds for immediate dismissal from testing. We also ask that you leave books or other reading materials at home. You won't have time to read these during the test, and that can also be an irregularity. So let's look at the format of the test that you'll be taking. All 3 of the tests follow a similar format, where you have pre-bubbling, an evidence-based reading, a short break, a section on writing and language, math without calculator, another break, and then math with calculator. Now, for the freshmen, you'll have some time at the end of testing, so we ask that you bring your Chromebook with you to complete some post-test activities at the conclusion of testing. For sophomores, you'll see that your PSAT 10 follows that same format, only each section is a little bit longer, so you won't have time for any of those post-test activities, so you do not need to bring your Chromebook. For our juniors and seniors who will be taking the SAT, your test follows basically the same format, but when you get down after the calculator portion, you'll also see that you'll have an essay question that you'll be asked to write at the conclusion of testing. For those of our juniors who are taking the SAT, please be aware that you can send your scores to up to 4 colleges for free. The college codes are located in the student guide, or you can find them online. So take some time over the next couple days to look through that student guide and make a list of colleges that you're interested in sending your scores to. This is a great opportunity for you to send your scores for free without having to pay for them at a future time. Now, here's a couple quick questions that we get about score reporting and college admissions. A lot of students ask, what if I do poorly? Well, keep in mind that colleges do not average your scores. They always consider your best score. And even in a day and age where many colleges are going test optional, it's to your advantage to send your scores. We do encourage you to discuss this opportunity with your parents and make a decision on what is best for you and your future plans. At conclusion of testing, we anticipate that our junior dismissal time will be at 12:45 p.m. with buses departing at 1 p.m. Sophomores and freshmen, your dismissal time will be at 11:15 with buses departing at 11:30. Please keep in mind that these times are approximate and may change depending on testing. We want to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to complete testing and no irregularities occur. So, a couple thoughts just as you look to conclude your test prep today. Here's some things that you need to make sure you do over the next week before test day. One, make sure that you know your testing location. Get a good night's sleep the night before the test. Eat a healthy breakfast that morning so you can come in energized and ready to go. Bring a snack with you if you think you'll need one, but do make sure that it's nut-free so we don't have any allergy issues in the classroom. Make sure you bring your photo ID with you to check in. That can be your school ID or a state-issued ID. And make sure that you arrive on time, ready to go. Make sure you're outside your classroom no later than 7:20. If you have other questions, you can always visit the Student Splash page for more information and resources for test day, including some great practice resources provided by Khan Academy. Copies of the student guide for each exam are available online through the Student Splash page or in the main office. So come down and visit us, Warriors, if you want a hard copy of that student guide. All right, Warriors, you guys are going to do a great job. Just make sure that you review this information and always visit the Student Splash page anytime you have a question. So, juniors, we'll see you on April 12th. That's Wednesday for the school day SAT. Freshmen and sophomores, we'll see you on Thursday for the PSAT 8, 9, and 10. Go Warriors!